Hello, today I will be beating my Subway Surfers high score of a little less than 2 million. For some reason, the screen recording messed up. I started it at the beginning, but now we are at 3 million, so I've been playing for about 20 minutes or so. And yeah, we are in Buenos Aires. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. I watched a video literally how to pronounce this because I'm really bad at pronouncing things, because as a young child I read a lot and then I didn't say the words out loud, and so I was reading words that were above what I was learning in school, and then I just never learned how to pronounce them. So I have like a strong vocabulary, I just don't know how to say words, which is kind of sad. But yeah, this whole process took about 40 minutes of me staring at my phone for a continuous period of time, which made me very sick afterwards, even though I stare at my phone all the time. But I guess it was just staring at one thing this entire time makes you sick. Anyway, I play as the dinosaur. I got Facebook just so I could have the dinosaur. As you can see, my hoverboard's pretty cool. It's a drone. At one point, hopefully it shows this, I did this really cool like spinny trick on it. I don't know how, but I did it and it was really cool. Yeah. So I have the magnet and the 2x score multiplier up to full time, which is 30 seconds. This was a costly process to upgrade it that far. I think it's like intervals of 8, and like the most expensive one is like 60,000 coins to get there. But yeah, I did that, so yeah, pretty proud. Anyway, speedy little dude. So, I've been playing Subway Surfers for a bit. I re-downloaded once the quarantine began, because I used to play this game a lot, and then I deleted all the games from my phone because I was spending too much time on my phone. But now I've just accepted the fact that I spend too much time on my phone because I'm in quarantine, so I don't really care. So I also re-downloaded TikTok, which is not really the best decision because like I spend too much time on it now, and like everything I learn is from TikTok, which is, I mean, like it's helpful in some ways, but in other ways it's not. And then there's all this music that I like. Like, people say TikTok ruins music, which, like, I kind of agree, because if you hear the same song over and over for repeat, then you hear it too much. But it also, like, gives you good music recommendations. But then at the same time, there's, like, these songs and artists you've been listening to for a while, and then people hear, like, 30 seconds on a TikTok, and then they're like, oh my god, I love this song now, which is kind of annoying, but it's whatever. And then, obviously, I have already died a lot sometimes, more so in the beginning. As I get going, I die less, but I've just been trying to use hoverboards as much as I can, and then I don't really care about keys or anything, so I just use keys until I cannot use keys anymore, or I use the ads. And yeah, so, yeah, we're just zooming along here. Oh, there's the cool thing I was talking about. Wasn't that so cool? Yeah, that was like the coolest thing, I think. Yeah. And then the super jumpers are my least favorite power up on Subway Surfers because they mess me up more than they help me, I think. Like, I always like jump and then like kill myself accidentally because of it, but yeah. So yeah, like I said before, my highest score was a little less than 2 million, but I've been playing a lot since, and also my score multiplier has increased since then, because I did some missions and stuff. And then, yeah, oh, look, see, I've watched an ad. Oh boy, 30-second ad. What fun. This just, I don't understand, it's so stupid. And then you should hear the sounds in this ad. They're like so mean to the fish. Yeah, they're just awful to him. And yeah, so after I did this, I'm not going to tell you what my high score was yet till we get to the end, because I want to surprise you all. But yeah, apparently the high score for Subway Surfers is 2 billion, which means you have to play Subway Surfers for 10 days straight without letting the screen refresh. or anything. And yeah, I used Head Starts because like they give you more XP and like why not? So yeah, the highest someone's gotten is 2 billion, which is just crazy to me. Like 10 days, like 40 minutes killed me. So like how could, and like honestly it took me out for the rest of the day. Like I was like nauseous afterwards and like I had to lay down and like I couldn't stare at screens anymore. But then yeah, it was just not good. So I'm not sure why it did that to me, because also I don't get car sick. Like I can read in cars and stuff, and I do read in cars, especially on road trips. But yeah, so I'm not sure why it made me motion sick, but I'm just sick. But yeah, the longest is 2 billion, and that's presumably without cheating, but like how do you do that then? So I don't know, those people are crazy. Ever since I re-downloaded this game, I was thinking about the people who like, this is their life. Like, is there anyone who's just like, they just play Subway Surfers as their life, and like, I don't know, I think that'd be interesting. And like, getting like, paying money for like, for coins and keys to get characters and stuff. I don't know, it just seems stupid. Like, you can pay $100 to get like 1,000,000 coins, but that's so weird that you're paying $100 of real money that you could use to buy actual physical objects instead of buying 1,000,000 coins in a fake online game. Like, I don't understand that. I don't. I'm not sure what happened right here. That's weird. What's happening? No, it's not working. Never mind, it was. Just my voice thing was not matching up with the video. Maybe I voice recorded too long, so I'm doing this in splits, I guess. Yes. So, I don't know. This is one of the bigger things I've accomplished over quarantine. Not to brag. I know some people may be jealous of my Subway Surfers high score and the prestige it gives me. But, I mean, like, I think anyone could beat it. Like, I died so many times, like, anyone probably could. You just have to play. So, yes. Yeah. My brother, after I told him I got 5 million on Subway Surfers and told him that the record was 2 billion, he was talking about these people who play Pac-Man and to get the high score on Pac-Man, because it actually can't end, apparently. But Subway Surfers and Temple Run apparently do not end. They're infinite games. Pac-Man is supposed to be 2, but you can end Pac-Man if you eat all the stuff and kill all the monsters and collect all the stuff. I don't play Pac-Man, so I don't really know. But if you basically do everything perfectly, then you get to a point where like the screen splits and things go weird on one side. Anyway, so eventually you get to a point where you cannot play any longer, and that takes like 4 days or something. It's either 4 days or 4 hours. And like the first person to do it, people were not sure if he cheated or not, but afterwards people done it again, so I cannot be that good. That reminds me of people who do like Rubik's Cubes like really well, like really fast. I'm like, I don't know, I can't do that. Also, like any like pro game player, did finger quotes, pro game, like not video game, I guess video game too. It's just interesting to me that these people can like make a living from like doing something other people do for recreation. I mean, like, I guess you could say the same as sports, but like not things that take like physical skill. It's more like mental skill, like chess, like pro chess players, speed chess players. I think that'd be cool. Like, I feel like chess helps you with a lot of things like strategy and like other life skills. But and like Scrabble, like pro Scrabble players and speed Scrabble players. I enjoy Scrabble a bit. I like it. I played Words with Friends for a bit before I deleted all my games, and that was fun. But sometimes my brain cannot think of words, and so then I make fake words, hoping to replace them later in the game, and then people catch me, and they're like, you're cheating, and then they think that's what I do all the time, which is true. I do it quite a bit, but it's only like 1 word per game, so I don't think it really matters. Whatever. And then I also like bananagrams. It's fun. My dad got into it, like, this year, really, like, he just played it every single night. It was kind of funny. And then my mom and I would play him, but he'd have all this practice on his own where he'd try to use all the tiles right, and, like, time himself playing Bananagrams alone, and that was his way to unwind, and that's so weird. But, so my mom and I, because my brother did not like to play, my mom and I would play with him sometimes, or they'd be playing rounds, and I'd be doing homework, and they're just like, just one round, and I'd be like, okay, but then you can't stop playing after one round, and, like, then you get sucked in, and you don't do your math homework till, like, midnight. But, anyway, so we'd play against him, and, like, sometimes I would do okay, but, okay, see, I spent 64 keys on that, anyway, but, oh yes, all the head starts, of course, so, but, he would have all this practice because he'd play alone, so of course he'd win, but sometimes I'd do it fast, and so, oh, that makes me sick just looking at this. Oh, I got both in one. See, that's easy. No, I didn't, never mind. But, what am I thinking? Oh, yeah, so, Bananagrams, oh, excuse me. There's conflicting views in my family so in Bananagrams, when you're playing, it's kind of like Scrabble, in which once you create a new word, or once you've used all your tiles, you grab more, but everyone has to, so you just keep getting more tiles, so that's why you can get really behind, like, credit card debt, where, like, it just keeps adding up, because you just keep getting more and more, and then you can't do it, because it's just so much, but sometimes I pull through. Not with credit card debt, though. I haven't had that yet, but I will, I bet. Anyway, but, yeah, so there's conflicting views in my family over when you play Bananagrams, when you are done with all your tiles, and someone picks up a tile, if you say banana peel, or if you say split. And so, peel, or split. And I say peel, and my mom says split, and so it gets confusing sometimes, because one of us says that, and then they're like, no, you cannot say that, but it's really just a tactic so they can pull ahead and confuse people and get more time to make words. But yeah, Bananagrams is fun, I guess. Yeah, so just people who play competitive games in general are interesting to me, or, like, video games too, I guess, but I think it's a little more sad, personally, because, like, it's, like, online stuff, but I guess you kind of use your head, too, for it. But yeah, like, people who, like, get millions of dollars for, like, playing Fortnite or whatever, I just think that's so weird, and also kind of stupid. And then, what I think is even weirder, even though this is very ironic, because I am doing it right now, is people who watch other people play games, like people who watch people play Minecraft or Fortnite. I think that is the most dumbest thing ever. Like, just play the stupid game yourself. I mean, it's very ironic, because if you're watching this, you're watching me play Subway Surfers, and so that is irony in its finest. But, like, why would you watch someone play Minecraft when you could, in Twitter, when you could just, I saw that. That's actually really funny. It's these, like, people in, like, cat makeup. It's really hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, I just think it's so weird, because, like, you have the ability to play these things, and yet you're watching someone else do it instead. And, like, my brother watches them, and so that's why I also think it's weird, because, like, anything my brother does, I just think it's weird. But yeah, so that is my opinion on people playing games, and then, or even worse, watching people play games. Yeah. And also, when I think of, like, competitive games, or, like, playing games, like video games, or, like, D&D or anything, like, just games in general, what I think of a lot is, in Ready Player One, they talk about this game, like, one of the first, video games, or, like, player game where, like, they have to complete challenges or whatever. The first one that had a secret Easter egg in it, and, like, that's kind of a large part of the book, is that this was the first game with the Easter egg, and you could find it. And I always think about that, and how cool that is, that it had, like, a little Easter egg in it. and then that comes back in the book. And that book was actually a really good book. I liked it a lot. It was very interesting, but also it was kind of scary in the way that it could almost be realistic. Like, some things are like, they're not scary in that they're like horror or frightening or anyway. It's just that it's scary that this dystopia could be our future. See, I can't do that, so I die now. And yeah, another book that reminds me of that is Handmaid's Tale, which was a really good book, and I loved it, but it really makes me sad because it reminds me a lot of the present right now. And then, yeah, I got all these mystery boxes. I know I'm pretty cool for getting all these boxes. And yeah, soon we'll see my high score, which, not to brag or anything, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, 5 million, do your wrong, little dinosaur, do your wrong. But yeah, out of all the dystopian futures, all the books written, and all the TV shows, at least one has to be true. I mean, like, what are the chances, one has to be, so, yeah, bye.